If you want to meet the next Bachelor on ABC, producers are looking for eligible women who are ready to find true love. The casting call will be held at Hotel Monaco in San Francisco this Saturday from 1 to 5. So get down there if you want to be on that show.
Should be a lot of fun.
We've got the 5 crucial steps to take if you want to keep your job. Here with expert advice on how not to get laid off in this shrinking job market is the author of this book, The First 30 Days. Please welcome back Ariane de Bonvoisin.
Good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you for being here. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now,
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We got to talk about a little bit about your past because you have traveled the country. You've been to what? Harvard, Stanford. You got your London and then Stanford, and then you worked for all these big companies, and then you just left it all to help people deal with change and transition. Why?
You know, it was one of those classic things where that little voice that wakes you up in the morning and goes, Ariane, you're in the wrong job. Or, Ariane, you're in the wrong relationship. I had both of those voices kind of going on inside of me. And I kind of had to get honest and go, you know, I'd climbed this high ladder, and it was the wrong ladder, and it was leaning up against the wrong wall. And I thought, what's missing here in my job? And I was making a difference. I wasn't really feeling my job was relevant or I had an impact on people. And so I had to get off the ladder, take a little time off. And while I was doing that, I realized that everyone I was meeting was either struggling with a life change, maybe it was a divorce or a job loss. They secretly wanted to make a change, or they were helping someone else through a change. And I was like, is there a way to make change easier for people? And I just became obsessed with finding ways to make change easier for people.
And how much change can you make in the first 30 days?
So it's in
Why is that critical?
You know, it's in the first 30 days that all those tough emotions show up, whether it's fear or doubt or impatience or anger or sadness. And it's also in that time where you've got to make some decisions, you've got to figure out who to trust. And so I wanted, you know, I started a company, first30days.com, where we have 60 different life changes. Parenting changes, financial changes, career changes, anything people are going through right now.
Yeah, well, a lot of people
give people tips.
Right, a lot of people are actually scared of change right now. They just want to keep what they have, and you know, a lot of people are losing their jobs. So you actually have tips on how to keep your job. The first one is take care of your health.
You know what I did? We interviewed a couple of dozen employers, and we sort of went, why is it that some people are being laid off and some people others, other than the performance issue? And one of the most surprising ones was that employers like people who are healthy. If you're taking care of yourself, there's a perception you're taking care of your job. You're happier. You handle stress better. Your self-esteem's better. You're taking care of things. So it's they look at people who are healthy, and they tend to hang on to people who have health.
That's interesting.
Explain this one to me. You suggest that we walk away from the water fountain, the water cooler.
Water cooler. Here's another thing. Employers were like, you know what, we want optimistic people right now. We don't want gossipers. We don't need negative people. We don't need that kind of what's going on that I'm not aware of. So stay optimistic. Be careful of the people who you surround yourself with.
This one is interesting. Start tweeting or start packing. I don't know how to tweet yet. I need to start tweeting.
You do need to start tweeting. So employers were like, look, there's these new technologies, the Facebooks, the Twitters, blogs. You've got to start learning them. It's one of those skills where we kind of go, okay, that's not for me, or it's not my generation, or someone else can be doing that. Employers are like, you need to start doing it. For one, it's fun. I mean, I had some resistance against it. And then now I'm doing it. It's fun. It's a mix between a personal environment, but also professionally. There's deals, there's ideas. You can see what your competitors are up to. So just start. It's easy. Ask someone who knows how to do it.
How important is transparency or full disclosure?
That's another thing. Employers are like, you know what, we tend to keep people who are honest, who we can trust, who we know what's going on. If you're hiding something, if you're not being honest about what you're working on or not, or something that you're aware of, employers can sense that. So there's this level of just be transparent, because those are the people that are going to keep close to them. And they will keep you around.
And quickly, it's not about you right now. It's what? Teamwork?
It's not about you. You know, so many times it's like, is my job going to be okay? Are we going to get the deal? Is the client going to show up? Those are not the questions to be asking. It's more, get behind, get comfortable with the change. You know, change is the most important life skill to get good at right now if you want to keep your job.
Well, Ariane, you have such great tips, and you can actually meet her and get your book signed if you get her book at Mountain View tonight, right at 7:30 at East West Bookstore, and then tomorrow, actually Saturday, at Book Passage in Corte Madera. If you want all the details on times and location and the book, just go to our website.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great
Ariane de Bonvoisin.
Lovely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.